Ride Home with Auntie. How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing today? Your girl is door dashing again because you need some walking around money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Gas money. Because yesterday I spent all my money on my oil change. And I'm okay with that. You know what the crazy thing is? Even though I work at a dealership, and I could use service to do my oil change, but I got a thing about, giving money back to my job. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. They never really give me enough money. They don't pay me enough that I'm buying from them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, small things, yes. Like if I worked at Ross and buying the new, whatever jacket, shirt, whatever they have coming in, yeah. Okay, that's quick, it's mine, I pay for it. But and I could do oil change would be fine. I wouldn't mind doing it. But, as much as I love my vehicle, I also don't, well, first of all, I have a thing about doing business at my workplace ever since I worked for the t-shirt company and I end up owing them money. Okay? Never again. Okay? It's too much like slavery. Slavery started out as paying off a debt. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, they good. This is, and black slavery is not the first time this happened. In the Bible, Jacob was on the run. He went to his uncles as his mama instructed him. And he went there and, for taking him in, he worked for his uncle. And, his uncle business thrived when Jacob was there. Okay? And he did everything to keep him there. He had to do some Jacobing to to get out of it. And if you know, Jacob is like a prankster. It's kind of like, for those of you that's into I don't know, the ancient god Loki. If you watch even the Marvel comics, and Loki is the god of mischief. Well, Jacob was, that's what Jacob means. Jacob means mischief, jokester, always, that type of energy that he carried in his name. And he had to Jacob his way out that joint. He had to Jacob his way. He had to do a trick to get out of that trickery. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just don't really like doing like major purchases where, one, I would need credit or it takes out of my check. No. I mean, you can say, hey, Akara, I mean, like, there's a discount. Their discount is about the same that I would pay if I went to any oil change place. Number one. Number two, I also like to go to places that's what they specialize in. If you are Take 5, that's what they do. Oil changer, minor things like windshield wipers, air filters, and stuff like that. They're not going to be trying to sell you a car. Okay? They're not going to tell you your whole engine. I'm not looking for a whole car, look over. I'm not asking you to look at my whole car. I just want you to give me oil change. This came from Thanksgiving Eve 2021, I want to say it was 2021 or 2022. And nope, it was 2021. Never forget it. I went to a tire place by the referral of my son, whose friend worked there, and he was going to do it. And it ended up being me being there all day just to get an oil change, all day. One, Two, they end up telling me, oh, I need everything that has nothing to do with daggone oil change. Not a daggone thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you need new tires. Oh, you need this, that, everything, tire, anything around your tire or your wheel, they was trying to sell it to me. You know, so, you know, yeah, I just have a thing with that. So that's where that comes from. So, yeah, I happily took my happy ass to Take 5. Didn't have to get out my car, number one. And I got me an oil change and an air filter, which is related to oil changes in air. You know what I'm saying? It's all related to oil changes. You feel me? So, that part. So, yeah, I mean, that part. But yesterday, let's go back to what I ended on yesterday. Like, okay, so I don't hear too many people saying anything about it. I haven't heard, but ever since my manager took away my earbud privileges, okay, I can't listen to podcasts, but I did get to hear something the other day when they were talking about how, you know, you have heard talks that Jay-Z might be a part of the whole Diddy now. You know what I'm saying? What I call Diddy now. But child, allegedly, Jay-Z ain't alone. The Queen Bee is caught up in it too. Okay, allegedly they said Diddy dropped what's the word, video of the Queen and her man at a F-off. Now, for me, that ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? They are a married couple. They went to a sex party. You know what I'm saying? I think it will probably shock some people, but the true fans are going to say exactly what so. She with her husband. You know what I'm saying? That's what couples do, believe it or not. Okay, that's what couples do. That's how you're supposed to have fun with your marriage. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? They doing this together. Okay? But the thing that people probably aren't going to want to believe, especially the Beehive, is that maybe she was a part of ending certain people's career. Okay? Getting rid of some folk. Being aware of what Diddy was doing and being possibly a victim of grooming by her own husband. Okay, that's allegedly what is going around. Let me tell you from an old lady's standpoint of view, and I embrace my age. I come from an age where a high school girl, 16, 17, 18, just might be dating a grown-ass man. It was very, very, very normalized for that. For a 20, almost 30-year-old man to be dating a high school student, especially the older, like 17, 18. That is not unusual. Okay? What's unusual is when they start dating 13-year-olds. That's not right. Okay? But 16, 17, 18, they were dating grown-ass men in college, in the military. Okay? That wasn't unusual. It wasn't unusual for an older man to date a younger. It just wasn't. And to marry that young lady. Okay? To have that 10 years ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? But the problem will come into play is if, you know, okay, their story is they met and started dating when she was 18. He was still damn near 30. But at any rate, I'm coming to the end. You know, Beyonce's internet, it ain't gonna let me talk too much about this. I'm just saying what they said allegedly. See you tomorrow. Bye.